Hi, I'm Hélène Lajaj. I'm the Senior Manager of Issuer Relations for EMEA, and I work with the card issuer side of the network at Ethoca. So first of all, we're excited to be here today at Finovate. Please allow me to introduce my coworker, Harry.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Harry Corbett. I'm a sales director at Ethoca, and I work on the merchant side of the network. Ethoca is a collaboration network between merchants and card issuers to stop fraud and reduce operational costs. Just like the bad guys today are great at collaborating to defraud cardholders, banks, and merchants, Ethoca is working with the good guys to help thwart fraudsters. It's about time. What we're about to show you is a demonstration of how the Ethoca network works with our flagship product, Ethoca Alerts. This is automated at thousands of merchants such as Amazon, EasyJet, Betfair, and Apple, as well as 45 major issuing banks around the world. We stop thousands of fraudulent transactions every day and save our issuing bank customers millions of pounds annually in operational expenses they incur to recover these fraud losses. So, to begin our demo, let's imagine that Hélène is a fraud investigator at a bank call center.
Hi, Mr. Cardholder. Thank you so much for calling in and responding to our text message asking you to verify your transactions. Our systems had detected that it was outside of your normal buying patterns, and while we let the transaction go through, we wanted to double-check and make sure it was you. So, do you recognize this transaction for £589 at laptopsonline.co.uk that we texted you about? Oh, you don't recognize it. It's fraud. OK, not a problem. We will cancel your card and refund you this transaction.
In today's world, before Ethoca, the cardholder would be refunded, and in approximately 4 to 6 weeks, I, as the merchant, would be notified that that transaction was in fact fraudulent. The fraudster would have long since received his stolen TV and been very happy. With Ethoca Alerts, what happens instead of the thief getting his goods is the following.
So once the cardholder has been contacted and the transaction confirmed as fraud, I need to alert the merchants to try to stop the fraudster from getting the goods. So please note that what you're going to see here is the manual version of our automated process. So I would go to our Ethoca Alert portal and I would input the relevant information. So card number, merchant name, date, transaction amount and currency, and I would press submit. This indicates to the merchant that this transaction is fraudulent. Before Ethoca, I had no way to alert the merchant.
I'm working my fraud queue and reviewing Ethoca Alerts for stolen goods from issuers. Look at this one that's just come in for £589. I'm pretty sure this one hasn't been shipped yet. I need to call my shipping department and ask them to stop the order from going out. Keep in mind, because I know that this is fraud that's been confirmed between the cardholder and the bank, I know I can act on it immediately. Hi, this is Harry in Fraud Investigation. Can you pull order number 1235 off the dispatch system? We just received confirmation from the cardholder and the issuing bank that the card has been stolen. Great. I'm glad you're able to stop that order from being dispatched. Now I can go back into the Ethoca portal and notify the issuer that I've stopped the transaction, and I'm also going to be refunding it back to the cardholder and submit that to the issuer. This is the third time today I've had to call our shipping team to stop an order for a HD television. I think the fraudsters have found a hole in our fraud prevention tools. I'm going to give our data team a call and ask them to investigate. Hi, data team. There are several orders for £589 on this Ethoca Alert system, and we haven't stopped them with our fraud tools. Can you have a look in the order database and see if there are any other transactions related to order number 1235? There are 3 more orders. Please call the shipping department straight away and have them cancel those and stop the orders from going out. And can you also make sure to update our fraud systems to look for that pattern? Great, thanks.
Reviewing my queue, I can see that we've been able to stop £50,000 in orders today from many merchants. The Ethoca network really allows us to collaborate, keep goods out of the thief's hands, and save on operational costs because I was able to stop these transactions and avoid processing a chargebacks. And I don't have to create a fraud case for these transactions, which is something that costs me a lot of money. What's even better is that my cardholders have a much better experience, and my bank is focused on customer satisfaction. We defeated the crooks and took fraud out of the system today. And we send them a powerful message. Because of Ethoca, you didn't get away with it. You better go try your luck with cards issued by another bank. But good luck, Mr. Fraudster. Your window of opportunity is shrinking because more banks and merchants are joining Ethoca's global network every day. Your job just got a lot harder. Ethoca is a collaboration network between merchants and issuing banks working together to stop fraud, save on operational costs, and create a much better experience for cardholders. The simple demo that you've just seen actually happens thousands of times a day, and usually in an automated fashion. The full cycle can happen in as little as 5.5 minutes. So the criminal is frustrated, a merchant doesn't lose their merchandise, and a bank saves a ton of operational expenses.
It's great our collaboration network takes fraud out of the system and helps save our issuing banks thousands of pounds in operational costs. But my favorite part is still fooling the thieves. 45+ major issuers, 500+ US credit unions, and over 3,500 merchants, including 7 of the top 10 largest in the US, rely on the Ethoca network. And just how well does the Ethoca network work? In 2015 alone, we stopped more than 887,000 fraudulent transactions from being fulfilled, and we eliminated 1.5 million chargebacks. Isn't it time you join the Ethoca network? Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.